Hey, you guys like my new intro theme? Yeah, yeah. I got some really cool guy from Indonesia to do that on Fiverr for $17. Yeah, that was his most expensive package because I don't like to skimp unless it comes to frying pans and clothing. And what else am I a little cheap with? Well, I don't pay for haircuts anymore. I mean, I only have half my hair anyways, so I better be getting a 50% discount. I mean, if you're losing hair, if your hair is really thin, then make sure you mention that to the barber. Okay. Think like a merchant. Okay. All right. So we're doing I got the classic power shorts back. All right. Now we're on to some super squats, cowboy squats. I don't recommend taking a grip this wide, but this is if I bring my hands in any closer, then I'll start to develop tendonitis because I don't have the shoulder mobility that I used to. I used to have my hands just outside my shoulders back when I was younger and a lot skinnier. And another thing you want to do is keep your hands should be parallel with your forearms. You shouldn't have bent back wrists when you do your squats, and then you won't have to worry about tendonitis. See, like me, just the heel of my palms on the bar, but that's fine because my back's still tight. Another trick, if you're in between belt sizes, like the next hole up is too tight, and then the hole down is too loose, then just put on like 2 or 3 t-shirts, and then use the looser setting, and then that should put you in the right spot. That's why I put on this shirt, because I had the tight setting before, but I didn't like the feel on my back. Yeah, let's see Andrew Eubanks do that.
What are you doing?
Oh, hey, Chad. I'm gonna sort my needles. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, you want one? You want one? Yeah. I mean, I heard the junkies can use a few extra needles because they reuse them. I figure mine are cleaner than theirs. There's a little bit of B12 left in them. They'll put some pep in their step. And so I'm giving them. See, these are the good ones too. These are the good ones too. They'll appreciate that. Those junkies. Oh, man. Oh boy. Hopefully they don't overfill them. They're pretty well versed in how to operate a syringe though. So I'm pretty confident those junkies will do a good job. Oh man. Yeah. Using Ultimate Warrior ships. How many needles? It's like at 8. Right in the pack. 1-inch needles. That'll be good. Oh shit. This is my baby. Don't judge. Jeez. You can smell the trinitine. Many coughs were had. So, what's this? Oh yeah, see that? That's just that's a vitamin. That's a vitamin pack. Yeah. Yeah. Have we got anything else in here that's interesting? Hey, Jake, smell that? Smell that?
I can't
You
smell
get a shot of that? You a shot of that? Yeah. So, guys. Whew. B12 is really important for red blood cell production because you don't want to have anemia, and then you're going to be out of breath all the time. You're going to feel weak. good to have a little extra B12 in your system. Whew. And if you got blood like mine, which is kind of rare these days, it's let's just say it's not very sludgy, then people are going to appreciate the extra red blood cells, if you know what I mean. Not just the unsludginess, but also the red blood cells. What else do we got? We got anything else in there? Oh, maybe we'll donate one of these for the junkies too. Both of these. They might have use for these. This is my new obsession. Nose girl. Check it out. All right, it's like looking into a mirror. A fucking funhouse mirror. Holy shit, it's me. Oh, we gotta turn this up. So they're going camping. Girls from LA enjoying the great outdoors. Oh, fuck, I wish those had bricks in them. Just kidding. Nice. Oh my goodness. Man, they really needed to have some bricks in those. They said a fucking parrot.
Camping essentials. Lantern. Cheap flashlight. Sleeping bag. Another sleeping bag.
She's kind of got a Cholo accent.
Fire starter. Californian zinc and electrics. And
you know the stupid talking out of the side of your mouth thing. You guys have noticed that?
Get away from these people.
That's pretty big here in Canada.
We just got here. Someone's getting fucked over there. That's crazy.
You know, I wish this turned into a found footage movie where Bigfoot just fucking mauls them to death. Just smashes a big rock on her head.
Also, I have no service here, so let's see if we make it out alive. Honestly, no joke, this is kind of scary. Not kind of, this is very scary. At least the weather's nice.
Oh, downpour immediately.
It's pretty good out here. I'm prepared.
Okay.
In California for this shit.
Okay, we found our campsite. But I have to put the camera down because he's carrying fucking wood. But we're here. I can't believe I'm doing this. So you guys, our tent is done. Finally did it. It took us an hour and a half. It's currently 8:40 p.m.
Hour and a half. Mine would probably take longer than that. I have to put up a fucking log cabin because it's so big. I couldn't fit in there.
Oh, and we got special lenses. I'm the nightmare before Christmas.
All right, I gotta take a break. The cringe meter, it was cringe is building up too much. Oh, okay, so let's just skip ahead a little bit. She is. Oh, cats. What the hell? That's not a cat.
It was a tough one. Not my best ride, but we got her handled. You hear that? That's the sound of my tummy full. And chop this wood.
Holy shit.
Now it's time to cook what Daddy caught. How to cook steak in the wilderness 101. Grab your pan, grab your butter.
You need that pan.
Be nice if our
Yeah, I know. She needs to mail that to me. What's eating? Oh, here we go.
So this is
I'm a lot better at this than her. She's fucking puny.
And kitchen, we were just in the kitchen. And now we're in the dining room.
Sleeping. That's a good one. What the hell is going on here? Oh, here we go.
You saw it here first.
They're going to be burning the calories in the gym. I guess maybe if you took a shitload of DNP and clenbuterol, that might help.
Grill mine look like kitty litter.
Guys, this is my dear friend.
Generic slut thought 1, 2, 3.
On Instagram, don't follow her. If you want to betray me, you can use code G on Gorilla Mind and but I know you guys would never do that, so.
Basically, Ariel texted me that she wanted to burn as many calories as possible during a leg day. So
Yeah.
I was like,
How much weed does this girl smoke every day?
And I was like, what is the worst possible fucking thing that I can make?
Nose rings are really hot. It means you're a virgin, right?
I want you to do a set of 10. This is your heavy working set, but I want you to actually
Oh, this girl's an expert. She probably sumo deadlifts 255. Oh yeah, this is what you hire a personal trainer for.
You're fucking scaring the shit out of me. She's like,
Make sure when you guys go to Good Life, you're gonna want to look for the stoner girl and then get her to show you how to do leg extensions. Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at mine. Why?
you're wasting your genetics, bro.
Wasted potential on
You
the
have
legs.
crazy genetics. You're just wasting it.
Crazy genetics.
Let's go get more food.
My father said that I could focus on study or on. All right, I've had enough of that. Let's close that shit. Let's see what we got going on here. There we go. Don't fucking move, bitch. There we go. That forehead, shiny. So, people want to know. One person wants to know. It'll eventually be millions, okay? But if you're one of the few people that are early in this channel, it's like getting early. It's like getting in on Bitcoin early when one Bitcoin's 14 cents, okay? That's what you should feel like. The profits are going to start rolling in eventually. You'll see a return on your investment in about 15 years, okay? Maybe sooner, okay? So this guy wants to know what steroids feel like. Okay, we're going to break character. We're not going to say creatine today. And so steroids, you know, most of the time, when you see these videos, it's like steroids are dangerous and they ruin my life. You see that clickbait? Well, guess what? In my opinion, steroids really bad and scary. Right? And the first time you take tests, first time I took tests, because I brain fog for years. I took tests and I felt like I was 18 again. And my mind was awakened. It wasn't limitless. It wasn't like that sort of thing, but I felt pretty damn good. And the other steroids, I've used DECA, I've used Trenbolone, I've used Primobolan. Let's assume it was real, but I didn't use a very high dose. I only did 350 milligrams a week. I took Equipoise, Masteron. Masteron sucks. Don't use it. Waste of money. Primobolan, unless you have a lot of it, and it's expensive because you're going to be paying like $10 per milliliter. Not worth it. You have to do probably at least 500 milligrams. And the only ones that are worth using, because Decadurabolin, or what's that called? It's Nandrolone. It lowers your insulin sensitivity. So you don't want that. The only ones that are useful are testosterone and Trenbolone, and for injectables, and testosterone suspension, but it's test. But I wouldn't use Trenbolone. Then you're really all in. And if you already have an on-edge personality, like you're a fucking ferret, like a guy I know a guy, he can't even do 250 milligrams of testosterone a week. He has to do like 70 milligrams. Because at 250 milligrams of testosterone a week, he's like a fucking maniac. But I'm naturally laid back, so I can handle higher dosage. It's not like it didn't. It's not like there's other side effects though. But I did have a lot of rage. Well, that's an Italian thing too. Every Italian has a Joe Pesci berserker inside of him. But once you using the androgens, once you do your workout, assuming you did like a proper strength training workout, you're probably going to be sated, and that aggression is going to be out of you. We use growth hormone. Sucks. Waste of money. Not worth it. Doesn't make you any stronger. Assuming it was real. What else? Orals. Anavar, Anadrol, Dianabol, Halotestin. Those are all good. I have some methyltranolone, but I didn't use enough of it to get well experienced in it. My brother likes it though. D-bol and Anadrol fucking rule. Halotestin is really good too. And Anavar is good, but those ones I mentioned are good. What sucks? Primobolan acetate probably sucks. I've never used that, but it's not methylated, so you're hardly gonna absorb any of it. And I've used really big dosages. Most Dianabol I use is 360 milligrams. No, I've used 500 milligrams. But
But I would only use that once a week because my protocol was just using orals once a week because I just specialized in deadlifts. And testosterone suspension. That one's really good, but it's expensive, and if you don't get the right one, it could probably fuck you up. But I had a veterinarian grade test suspension, and so it stayed in an even solution the whole time. The other one I had from an underground lab was the testosterone crystals would split from the water. Then you have to mix it up, and it still wouldn't be very evenly mixed. So, but the vet stuff was really good, and you'll have a bit of pain when you're injecting that, but it goes away after a couple minutes, and then you're gonna love it anyways because testosterone suspension is probably the strongest pre-workout androgen you can take, unless you had trenbolone suspension, but that's not available where I live. And I've done 10 cc's of test suspension, and that felt pretty good. I did 800, same weight. I did 801.4. I did it for a single back in March. That was my second last cycle. I did that. And just like this cycle, my last warm up was 600 pounds. I picked it up like it was 315. At least that's the way it felt. I don't recommend doing these dosages. I'm a fucking head case, so that's what I do. The main benefit mentally from using steroids is just getting stronger, and then you're feeling better about yourself. But there is a mental awakening the first few days the first few days after you take a shot of testosterone. And the different dosages don't really affect your mood too much. But using higher dosages generally will make you stronger, then you'll feel better. You'll feel better for a bit, but I mean, then you get like lower back pumps, sleep apnea, maybe some trouble sleeping, night sweats, more irritability. But that's why you got to cycle on and off, because it's good to be more chilled out and lighter, and then not have brain fog for a period. It's a good roid rage story, Chad. I had fucking roid rage when I was natural. I had some road rage, screaming at some lady.
You're just screaming at people in traffic.
Yeah, screaming at people in traffic, yeah.
That's about it.
Remember, I screwed up my window, and there's a lady, she had her window open because she pulled up in front of the intersection, and I could have made a left turn because I was going to go into 7-Eleven. And so I just screamed like, "Get the fuck out of the way!" And then she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. And then I immediately cooled down. And then whenever I've had road rage like that, I'm like, oh, that was a little too much. Definitely don't go to the bar if you use steroids, because obviously you're not going to drink, but you're around those jerk offs. You know, if you're irritable, you don't want to get into a fight. You don't want to go to fucking prison because of some drunk jerk off. Remember when I grabbed my lawnmower and I threw it like 8 feet?
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
And then you were deadlifting a roller.
Oh yeah, I was trying to knock my roller over. I could have fucking flipped it over. I was going like King Kong mode. Or I was the bear from Grizzly when he's trying to knock over the watchtower. That's pretty good. There's a good old horror movie. It's from like 1975. It's called Grizzly. And it's about this bear that's like, if it's standing on its hind legs, it's like 20 feet high. It's some sort of ancient breed that's supposed to be extinct. And it's killing campers, hikers. Those 70s horror movies are pretty damn good. There's another one called Snow Beast. They're in the same era. And if you go on tubi.tv, you can watch it there. There's lots of good movies on there. Lots of bad movies, but some bad movies are entertaining. Most are too bad. Like Bill and Ted's 3. It's a bad movie. No entertainment value. It'll only make you want to murder people or vomit perpetually. The Final Destination movies are pretty funny. My brother and I were watching those because I took 2 days off to fill up for my deadlift, and so I wasn't doing anything. So we were passing time. We were watching the whole Final Destination catalog, and those movies are slapstick. Those aren't horror movies. Those movies are fucking funny. There's a machine malfunction. Those happen once in a while in those movies. The best kill is when the unmanned truck is chasing the people, and it goes into the drive-through, and it smashes into the truck in front of it. It smashes into a pickup truck in front of it, and then that pickup truck's engine flies out from the engine bay, and the radiator fan chops into a guy's head and kills him. I'm trying to think this is a muscle, not a double chin. That's like the muscle that the African bullfrog has, really well developed. And if I was a frog, I'd be an African bullfrog because they're fucking huge. Well, yeah, so steroids
are for cheaters.
Hopefully the anabolic doc makes a video about me. He'll go, Trenbolone. What's the thing called with it? Divorce in a bottle. It has an anabolic rating of 500 to 500. Extremely dangerous. I do not recommend using this. Anabolic doc. The guy's like a fucking guy. Looks like an old man scrotum. I gotta send a DM to Nose Girl. Say we're meant to be together. Look at that fucking cranium. I'm like Mojo Jojo. Holy shit! What's that movie? The Kid with Bruce Willis and him and Beans. Him and Beans go like this in front of one another. That's the proof that they're actually the same person. Or this is Sin City, and these are my mitts. Oh boy! So is the yellow guy Harvey Weinstein? Yeah, I can see that. Which is the Gothmog from the Return of the King. That's supposed to be a caricature of Harvey Weinstein. Frankly, I think he's better looking and less creepy. He's also got his fucking strong hand. Chad always, sorry, I don't want to, not Chad, Billy. Billy, a guy I know named Billy, he says he always likens this lady that at 7-Eleven who has a deformed face to that guy. Man. And then when we're watching a movie and there's someone who has a fucked up face, he's like, oh, there's another 7-Eleven employee. Man, that's mean. That's so fucking mean. What are you going to start doing? Making fun of someone's height?